implemented my civic action project and what makes me to implement the project on the topic I have chosen. I grew up in a community where I witnessed a heartbreaking reality. Young girls hawking day and night. They are burdened with the responsibilities of supporting their families, facing immense hardship. They are exposed to dangers of the street, often missing out a chance to attend both Islamic and modern schools. With this kind of situation that I saw these young girls are going through, seeing those girls suffering, I couldn't remain a passive observer, but also their heartfelt deep pain resonated with me, and I felt a strong urge to make a difference and look for one way or the other to stop this oppression that these young girls are facing by their families and the community. I know these girls deserve better opportunities. They deserve to be educated, a safe environment to grow up in. Because if you look at these young girls that are doing this night hawking, they are role models if they are given a space to be educated. There are many fields that lack the education of a girl child, and if a girl child could be given a chance to be in that field, there is going to be a lot of improvement and development in our community. Driven by this conviction, I initiated my civic action project, focusing on the lingering effects of girl-child hawking at night in Fortescue Metropolitan. It was a town hall meeting, including the local community leaders, our vice chairman of that local community, Fortescue Miobe State, youth, and the parents of those children, which night hawking has a direct effect on their children. My goal was to raise awareness and let the society know the kind of dangers and risks that this girl's life is exposed to, and to advocate for rights and policies that will protect these vulnerable children from this societal harassment, being raped by men that doesn't even stand a chance to say a word to their parents. But at times you will find it, after these girls have been harassed by the community, their parents lack the voice to complain or to say that injustice is being done to their daughter because the community leaders were not ready to listen to them. So some of them end up locking themselves in their room, crying out for that pain being caused and the damages being caused to their children, that they lack the ability to complain while it is their right. We say we have right to freedom of liberty, but these girls doesn't have that right in that community. My mother was one of advocates. She was an activist. There is one night she's coming back from work and find one girl walking by the street side with a man. They stop them and ask, "What are you doing with these young girls?" It is already 10 p.m. And he said she's out for hawking and the money she earned was lost, so she's afraid of going back home. It doesn't sound okay in their head, so they took the daughter from them and asked, "Where is your location?" For those that are from Fortescue, if you know Stadium and our main market, you know there is distance between Stadium and main market. And imagine a girl of 9 years, 10 p.m. at night, is exposed with a so-called name of being a hawking, and with the profit saved wasn't that huge amount, just 500 was lost, and she's afraid of going back home. They took that girl to her home and knocked the door. Their house was already closed by that time, 10 p.m. at night. They knocked on the door. The parents opened the door. To my surprise and dismay, those parents were sleeping peacefully while their 9-year-old daughter is out there at 10 p.m. at night. I think even if it is a male child, they should go and look out for him, not just sleep peacefully, knowing their daughter is there. They don't know the kind of dangers or risk her life is exposed to at that night, she might be in the wrong hand. Thank God that she met good people on her way. What if she falls in the wrong hand? You see, parents has also an influence of exposing their girls to this kind of dangers. Okay. I implemented this project to bring change so that these girls will have a safe environment. And going by this project that implemented, the parents, our community leaders, and the youth were convinced. I have influenced a convincing point in their mind that girl-child hawking at night should be banned and should be stopped, and they all agreed to it. Thank you, Spotlight, for transparency and accountability, for this unwavering support to support this implementation of my project. Thank you.